You know, deviance has a functionalist role actually. Deviance not in a very concrete sense, in the sense that deviance is functional, but terrorism is not a deviance, it is a crime, or even crime to a great extent. There is a difference. You go and see the dictionary, you will find there is a literally difference between that. Why the two words then? Crime and deviance. Deviant talks about the deviant behavior. It is linked with behavior. But crime is also a deviant behavior, but the topmost aspect of crime is terrorism. So deviant is largely acceptable in society. Crime is largely acceptable in society, but terrorism cannot be accepted in society at all. So therefore there is a difference. You know what Galileo was presented, or if you want to bring any new facts initially, society may not accept it. I'll give a social example. For example, intercaste marriage is not accepted in society. Do you think that intercaste marriage is wrong? But it's a deviant behavior. Because we try to look at it from a very functionalist, from a societal perspective. Therefore, we say that intercaste marriage is not good. What you are trying to say, what Galileo proposed, that was right, but it took time, society to convince, or he has to prove, or it has to be justified, and in due course of time it becomes justified. And now people all agree to it, that it is not, I think this is Galileo who talks about the sun is revolving on earth, or earth is revolving on the sun. That is the proposition you are trying to say. You know, initially society is considered to be a feudal kind of society, though it may be, or any kind of change you want to introduce, it takes time. But in due course of time, if society convinced, that becomes part of society. What Galileo proposed, it was earlier accepted by other scientific bodies as well as by people at large. So therefore, initially, something which you propose, it may have some difficulty which will be accepted by society, and it takes some time time by the society to accept it. You know, actually, what my intention here is just to make what are the characteristics of social fact which are concrete in nature and which are can be seen by your naked eyes. That is the point I am interested to harp upon, nothing beyond this. Because I was not trying to take you to deviance behavior, because while teaching functionalism, you need not to, but they say deviance is a functionalist behavior and crime is functional to society, by which your police system and other systems can be, how effective it is, it can be reflected by taking in that particular aspect. So therefore, crime is pathological, he is trying to say, but it is, or it is not totally rejected by the society. It is there. The society is a normal phenomena. That's what he is trying to say. So, but what I am trying to say, that what is being concrete, that is there in social fact. This Émile Durkheim is interested to suggest us. Therefore, social fact has the characteristic of exteriority and it has the characteristic of constraint. What Durkheim is trying to argue while talking about the social fact which has the characteristics of exteriority and constraint, he talks about an organic approach to understand society, or you can say that he has a bent of mind of evolutionary theories. That means he was influenced by the evolutionary theorists, because before functionalism we had evolutionary theories. So he was influenced by evolutionary theories. So therefore he just tried to take a little bit of deviation from your evolutionary approach to understand social behavior, and he says that society cannot exist without its carrier. But more important, because society makes man social. These are 2 points again I will be making, and I will conclude with these two. One is the super-organistic approach to understand society. It is an evolutionary proposition which was partly agreed by Émile Durkheim, since that there is organic linkages between various parts of society, and people are organically linked and interrelated with each other. These are the two propositions he has taken from evolutionary approach. Later on, what he is trying to say, society cannot exist without its carrier, in the sense that how societal values is carried out, or how societal values are being inculcated to the younger generations. So society cannot survive without this. So therefore, society needs its carrier, means society needs to be every time come up with new people, or people those who take into come into this particular society, take birth in this society. They are carrier of the society. They carry the value of the people, they carry the belief system of the people. So therefore society is continuous, and these carriers like beliefs and values makes your life social. Therefore human beings are social. So human beings are social because they carry the beliefs and values and attitudes. If you take out these beliefs, values and attitudes, or the scientific temperament or language, then there is no difference between animal and human. Thank you very much for today.